Welcome to Funnyland. I am too loud. Okay, there we go. That's a good volume. That's a good volume. That's fine. Fuck off, Media Source 3. I don't trust you anymore. I don't believe in you. Really, really loud sniffling noise. That's how you know shit's getting real. It's real now. We're in the real town. So what the fuck is this? I'm gonna be disgusting discuss yeah, discussing is the right word. I'm gonna be discussing the current metagame, so small children can leave right now because I'm about to use big boy words and not just a hearty dose of freak and shut. It's gonna be a very incredibly nerdy stream. I will say a lot of I can't speak words. I still haven't. I'm only 7. I can't. I don't know how to make words yet. So anyway, where the fuck is it? We're gonna be discussing this tier list, and you. And I'm gonna be doing this. This is like the thing that Cheesy did, except the difference is that I made all these, so I know everything, and I am a million times more critical because I made it. So hold on, I gotta. There we go. So yeah, if you ever wondered, hey, who's the most broken character in the game? You're about to find out. Will your main be broken, or will they be bottom tier? We're about to find out, boys. We're about to fucking find out. So, first things first, what this takes into account this takes into account the baby barely counts nobody liked update patch that basically only affects these two. This does not take into effect. Obviously, this will not take into effect the update patch that I'm making now, and I have to I have to go with everything that's said in the video, so I can't just go, oh, actually this is wrong. This is what it does. If it's like if it's an error, if I did something wrong, then I can correct that. But I gotta go with what I said in the past. I can't make bullshit up. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be really mad because oh man, some of the choices for these characters make just infuriate me. So let's go in moveset order, and also I guess we're gonna immediately talk about oops Kanjin. Oh, what did I do to you, my poor boy? Look how they massacred my boy. He just like has no he had I described it in I described it as like Kanjin had a lot of good ideas, but execution was awful like most of the time. Like he's not like garbage. He is the worst character, but he's not terrible. You can he's kind of like what's a good example? Hold on, I'm gonna pull up the melee tier list. He's kind of like uh he's kind of like Ganondorf in Melee, in that he sucks and you shouldn't use him, but if you're really good, then you can still go like have a fair fight against most of the cast, except for a few who like just destroy him in a tiny baby pieces. Let me tell you about all of Conchon's good moves. He has a really fast nair. His that I haven't even shown, so that doesn't actually count. His best moves are that his up throw is like a pretty decent. He's got a he's got a really good up smash. That's it. That's all I've got. It's like a that's it. That's all I've got. So again, in moveset order, already going up to A tier is Yun Vini. Yun Vini. I might change my mind on some of these. This isn't like rock solid. This will be a long stream in which I go back on myself a lot, and people can pitch in and scream at me as to how I'm wrong, cause I am I know these characters, but I am not the I am I'm pretty good with like competitive stuff. If like I can like in terms of well, I'm not nearly the best. I'm like I don't know. I if I say top 10, I that doesn't sound accurate, but it probably is top 20. I'm in the top 20 most knowledgeable people. I'm like number 12. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Uh, yeah, no, it's probably like number. Just I'm focusing on this joke too much. YV is like, and he's an honest top tier. He's got a lot of like good moves, and he's like he's a really good character to counter a lot of like the baby boys down here. Take Two is like there are a lot of very fast characters and like very mix up focused. So someone that like YV is decent at like staying far away. He's good at playing keep away, and that is very important for for a cast like this. Who I think the only like slow character so far is like Untold Paper Mario, and we'll get to you. We'll fucking get to you. Yeah, like I don't know, a fast character that's gonna keep away. He's still like a rushdown, but like if he needs to back off, then he can totally do that with like the chest and the maggot. Oh man, that side B. Oh, he's good. Like he's got good keep away, but he excels in like the front line, and that's very important. And now, speaking of top tier, we have the god. No, you know what? Hold on. No, fuck. Bean is the fuck is broken. Let me tell you about this fucking character. Okay, they have so they're obviously a bait and punish, which he has a broken ass counter that is a like the best kill confirm you could possibly hope for. His weakness is that a lot of is that like some of those moves are pretty goddamn slow, which is something don't worry, I will fix. I will fix you, my child. I'll fix you, my child. And also you so he has uh basically a move that nullifies all zoning power. He beats YV into the ground so hard it's kind of embarrassing. He's legitimate perfect counter because all if YV throws a projectile, bean it. If YV approaches, counter it. If YV just stands in the corner sucking his thumb, side B. His only weakness is that he has literally like a useless recovery unless you like play it right. Even so, no, his recovery isn't useless. If you still have a double jump, then like the beanbot it appears in front of you. So if you time it right and you keep your double jump, then it can be a really good recovery. Bean is fair. He's like medium jump height. He can recover with that. Sorry, then like this. It's like fucking. Oh god, it is like it's been 17 minutes. When did I start? Like okay, so it's been like 5 minutes. It's been like 5 minutes since the actual discussion happened. Bean is. I hate that he's broken. He's broken. And like there was a I remember I don't remember the context of this, but I remember someone said that like it's probably in it. Nah, that's like fucking that was stupid. Whatever that person said. It was like, oh, be in my counter Yomika because this and this. No, he's not that good. He's not that good. I ref- no, no, my son, you are not that good. Anyway, after that, another pretty good. I don't know if he's above YV. You know what? You know YV is better than him. John Freeman is another really good fast mix-up character. He was said to be the fastest character in Take Two at that point. That is false. I bullshitted that, and also that's false now. There are characters faster than him, so he's not the best in speed. However, what he does have is a lot of really strong options, like the motorcycle that just appears. Yeah, how to main B to spam B moves and usually basically you can basically just fucking spam B moves and you will win. You are it's actually bullshit. No, I don't want to. No, I've actually fucking opened Build GDX. I don't want to play Blood right now. Surprisingly, fuck off, Build GDX. Okay. Anyway, I've turned them. There we go. Okay, I turned down the mic a little bit because I saw I was going into the yellow a lot. I'm still going into the yellow, but like not as much. I don't want to go in the yellow. Yeah, I'm racist. I'm racist against yellow. I'm a green supremacist. I'm Shrek colored. I have gain green all over my body. Okay, anyway, John Freeman, his his game his game plan mostly revolves around using side B to just nope everything. Because how it worked originally, and I'm so angry this is how it worked, is that side B is basically the only hitbox is on his dumb, stupid head. So you have to. So a lot of characters are just gonna be unable to hit him because he can just spawn a gigantic hitbox at frame one and immediately start dashing. Imagine this is like this is imagine for a second if like Ed's side B the fucking in case of movie. Imagine that, but the hitbox is the entire car and it comes out frame one. That is the level we're dealing with. I mean, not that OP, but like, it's real. It's a really good move, and Down B also exists. I didn't really explain that well. I don't like Down B at all. I hate it. It's just a fucking trap move. I did mean hurtbox. Did I say hitbox? I keep I keep saying hitbox instead of hurtbox. No, the hurtbox is like John Freeman himself, and you can't do anything for the car, the motorcycle. I mean, so he's he's like bullshit, but there are definitely a lot of ways to counter him. Like YV, he has like the tools to prevent him from like fucking YV's better than him, and Bean is just God. Uh, and now on the opposite side of the spectrum, I am so sorry, my son. Let's talk about the worst character in Take Two. So Untold Paper Mario is a slow character, the slowest out of the current done characters. They're slower. They're slow, like down here. There are slower characters than him, but as for characters with full movesets, he is the slowest, and he doesn't have like anything. Could an up B be used to cheese can KO2 if you have good reaction time? Yeah, that's something I need to clarify. Is that like if you that's something I need to fix, cause like I need to do like you can't. I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. Like some probably like oh if you're like going out of knockback then the rappy thing doesn't work. Yeah, so that's yeah, his recovery, but also like the issue with that also is that his recovery sucks every other way. If he is lucky, he can wrap around the screen and get to the other side of the thing. But also he has like he has crack figures recovery pre-patch. He goes like whoop. He go he goes like this is pretend no wait. He goes like this whoop. That's his recovery. Whoop. Goes whoop. That's it. Like goes a little bit. Goes whoop. Whoop. He goes like this little tiny. He does a fucking short hop for his recovery. So like that's the big thing is that his recovery, despite theoretically being overpowered, you can still like gimp him because he does not have much else to help him recover. He does have the motorcycle, but how that works currently is that you use motorcycle and then you fucking careen down, so it means nothing. Anyway, yeah, no, I got distracted. Until Paper Mario, he has like ways to zone and like play keep away, but also he doesn't really have anything. Take Two is very like rushdown focused, not like specifically like everyone's a rushdown, but everyone is fairly quick and like can get up in your face. Most characters, there's at least like you Umlaut kind of Hypergon, Kanjin theoretically, YV, John Freeman, Green Bean. Everyone like plays good up close, which trust me is something. Yeah, just something that is gonna get fixed with you, motherfucker. Because there are a lot of speed focused characters. That it bothers me and only me. No, but Until Paper Mario is like really slow, and a lot of his like best abilities can be easily countered. The best thing is going for him is that like down B is a pretty fast projectile, and like side B can theoretically fuck with opponents, but he holds it out for quite a while, and you can easily just see that he's doing it, and then dodge roll behind him, and then grab. I think that's what Daniel did in the video. And if another motherfucker says bring Daniel back, I'm gonna just delete my channel. If another motherfucker is jerks, oh, bring Daniel back. Why didn't I just reanimate that? That was like so lazy. Like, oh, ignore this character. That bothers me. That really bothered me. Anyway, I got distracted again. So yeah, not very many good options. Slow character. He is fairly heavy. He is probably like the heaviest character if you're counting the already done moves. They're definitely way heavier, like Spider Mastermind, Gino, fucking Talkman, obviously. There are a lot of heavier characters in him. He's like the heaviest character out of these. A lot of these characters are fairly lightweight or like just average. So he's got that at least going for him. He's at least got that, but not much else. And then Hypergon. Hold on, I actually put Contra in C tier. Because like again, he's like you could hypothetically deal like anyone like he could deal with John Freeman, probably not YV. He's like at that level. If you're really good with him, then you could deal with like John Freeman. Anyway, Hypergon, he's a pretty good kid. His issue is that his options are fairly strong, but he doesn't have many options. He's a very flaccid character. Neutral B is a really good kill move. Side B is like a fucking amazing out of shield option. Like someone's doing like someone's like busting up your shield, just unblock, boom, side B. You're frozen, dickhead. You could theoretically escape from side B, but I don't even wait. Hold on, I'm gonna go to youtube.com. Oh no, you see, oh no, you see my search. Okay, fucking, Hypergun. I hate this moveset also, just as a bit of a, you know, reminder. Where the fuck? Let's see, Homer. Side B. Oh, that crusty ass idol. Oh, that crusty ass idol. Oh! Oh god, yeah, no, that's like a second. For you early. So you can theoretically escape, but it's hard. Oh man, bread. Oh god, remember we had this stage? Death. Anyway, anyway. Yeah, Hypergun he's pretty good. I think if theoretically he could deal with YV and John Freeman. If you're really good with him and you play smart. He could definitely not beat Bean. Fuck off. He's like he is like he's like Luigi tier. Like he's really good, but he's not amazing. He's not he's like Samus. Yeah, he's Samus. I think that's a fair comparison. He's melee Samus. Like you can do some really cool shit, and like you can deal with a lot of high tiers, but there's no escaping God tier. What is it? Umlaut. I honestly don't know. This is the this is probably the fuzziest character. I haven't actually sat down and saw his moveset in a long time. I don't remember. I am not. I think He's got a lot of good. I think I'm gonna put him here. He is another like honest high tier. I think he. I might put him up. No, he's not above John Freeman, because he did he's like probably one of the most balanced characters. Like he's I'm really proud of his moveset. Headbite is like a really good. Fuck, it's a really good like approach op. He's a really good burst option. Side B with the zombies is like another. It's a good approach, and like you can't you it's a good it's a fairly decent approach, and like a setup tool. Like you can very easily knock an opponent into the zombie and then like do a follow up at the right time. It's a really good combo extender. Zombie's really good. Big Top Cannon is also a really good recovery, which will get a nerf. I think it's too good, personally, because I want him to not have the best recovery. That's what I want. Uh, you'll notice there's no S tier right here so far, and I've done that on purpose because we're about to get into the most recent characters, and these are movesets I'm very proud of. And Caleb is another A tier. Caleb is really good. He is like Captain Falcon, I'd say, in that he's really strong, but like he's not top three. He's not top three, I would say. I do not believe he is top three. But he's like on the edge. If he had like a if John Freeman will get nerfs. So like I'm not sure well where he will end up after the patch, and I specifically won't say where he'll end up. Catch a fuck. Yeah, he's like a more balanced YV, which makes him worse than YV. He's got some really strong tools, and Downbeat, he can like nope so many fucking recoveries. Downbeat is an incredible edge guard tool, which is a little too good of an edge guard tool in my eyes. Don't want. I think it's too good as like a zoning option. It's very easy for Caleb to put it down and then fuck off, which I don't think matches. It matches how it works in Blood, at least. That's kind of how you use it in Blood. Caleb is a very actually no. When I think about it, I think Caleb. Yeah, I know. I like Down B. I like thought about it. Caleb is a very like Blood, despite being a fucking retro shooter, so you're moving at 9 million miles an hour and like shooting up shit. It's a very calculative game because it's very hard and you have a lot of to. Basically, there's this one Civ 11 quote where he's like, "At some point, this game just becomes logic puzzles with dynamite." That's a very true quote. That is a very true quote. And I like Caleb can be like slightly calculative, but he's still like a very in your face character. However, I will say, neutral B as side B is a very easy kill confirm. Cause if you notice in the video when Umlaut gets fucking roasted, you'll notice there's like a stun period when he's set on fire. If you time it right, if you time it right, then he can very easily, like, at high percentages, you can very easily, boom, neutral B, guaranteed, like, kill confirm, as long as you set it up right. Like, if you play your cards right. It's a bit hard to do, but against, like, a lot of the cast, like, anyone, like, below him, you can do a good kill confirm. Anyway, there's one more character, and you'll notice a very empty slot right there. And I'm about to. So let's talk about this character. So I'm gonna delete this. Let me tell you about this character. I did this whole moveset, like aside from the intro and outro, this whole moveset was made in 3 days. I shit you not. I made the whole moveset in like 3 days. And I had the whole thing written down beforehand, so it's not like I rushed it out. I just could. So there is some bullshit that leaked in that is definitely getting some nerfs. So let's talk about the fucking monstrous command grab that is side B. So here's something very. Let me tell you kids a secret. This is a very combo focused character. Boop, 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 Borp. I'm gonna call them Borp just to like make sure there's no confusion. Borp is a very combo focused mix up character. They are like half like dipping their toes, half rush down, half mix up. Cause like they're the character that I would main Borp. I think that's just I think that's the design. That is like the point. That's the kind. That's the kind of the joke is that it's a character that I would main, and then I gave them the shit posties to. I'm just gonna say this. This is my favorite moveset in like in general. Borp was my favorite is my favorite moveset in general because it was so much fun to make, and like I think it came out very well, and it's definitely not the best animated, best moveset in general, but I think it's like the one moveset where like I can forget something that I did in it, and I remember it again, and I laugh really hard, like the fucking Hotel Mario cameo from Mad, which I specifically didn't tell Peas about when I would his about. It was a little surprise. It was a little wacky surprise. No, okay. Not yet. This is, I think, the the best character in the game that you hope that you have. Someone who's very obviously the best character, but isn't broken. I could conceivably see in my brain scenarios where, like, say Caleb gets them with a flare gun, and like that's like really good pressure, and then they like hit them with the fucking the life leech. I can very easily see as like scenarios in which like Caleb can outsmart them, or like someone like YV can like camp way better than them. They have a lot of good tools. They have a lot of amazing tools, really. And the one character that I can't see them winning to is the motherfucker himself. The the goddamn motherfucking bitch himself. Can I get some beans in the chat? Everybody type beaned. Yo, everybody in chat. No, I was about to make a funny joke. Everybody in the tap check. Everybody in the chat type beaned. Thank you. I said beaned with the ed, but you know what? It's about it's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts, bros. Brass. Bean bar, racism is cool. Bean bar. I'm gonna get canceled again. God damn. Uh, yeah, this is the tier list for now. But I want to see what do the people think. Am I wrong? Leave a comment in the description below. You know what? I'm gonna do some transaction. I think Umlaut is in. He's there. He's like on the edge. So top three, if you can't read, top three is Brindle Bean, followed by Borp, followed by YV. I could I could conceivably be argued into the idea that John Freeman is in top three. I could conceivably someone could like so I'm not the best, obviously. But like somebody could be like, oh, actually, John, like fucking Until Paper Mario has this incredibly easily exploitable move where you left a typo and they can like instantly kill someone with side B, down B, up B, quarter circle, down special. I'd made fishy boop. I'm deleting that. I refuse to let. I refuse to have that sin on my goddamn stream chat. I hate you so much. You know what? This is a good time as ever. Fuck it. I'm gonna show you guys the boopity alts because I have never shown this like on the channel. Where is image? I'm gonna show you guys the boopity alts, and you're gonna cry really loudly. Where are they? There they are. There he is. Alright, let's just. No, shit! Those were the wrong ones. You saw nothing. I'm a fucking moron. Okay, so you saw nothing there. I. You don't know who that was. Don't look into that. Okay, these are the alts. I will not be commenting on who these are or who these are based on, but you know. Clownery. All around me, all I see are clowns. This is the circus. The circus is in town. Can someone like make a fucking impact meme with all of these? And it's like, the circus is in town, bitch. Circus is in town, motherfucker. Please speculate as to who the fuck you think these are. It's me, and that's PewDiePie. That's the angry video game nerd. That's Nostalgia Critic. That's Logan Paul. That's me again. That's uh Squarespace. And that is my friend Stieglery. What the fuck is me as source 3? Yeah, it's Jacksepticeye, guys, from Real. Anyway, I hate those alts so much. I made them and like I can't ever take that back. I will never be able to take it back. I got everything I ever wanted and I'll never give that back. X Factor. Yeah, this is the tier list in my opinion. Anyone can fucking argue that like, oh, Conscience actually it's fucking bean tier because you could do scuba blah 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 blah. Yeah, this is like in my opinion the big brain tier list. This is the tier list. It's not the quintessential tier list. I'm sure anybody Anybody in chat, if you think I'm stupid, tell me how stupid I am. Maybe Umlaut's in beam tier because he actually has 200. Anyway, yeah. Anyone contests with this and thinks I'm wrong, scream right now. Scream at me. Also, I don't have them here, but Gmail player is like like around here, and then Space Invader is like I don't know, fucking above Conjun in C tier. I don't know. Why do you care about Space Invader? He sucks. He's stinky. Look at me. You have a brain the size of spider masterminds. You are very smart. That's me. That's me. Character should be moved up by one tier. What? That's probably a joke. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? But it's like, oh, that's probably some fucking clownery. Actually, hold on. Now it is complete. Oh my god, it's been like 40, it's like almost 50 minutes. Okay. Yeah, this is the tier list in my opinion. Anyone contests with this? Testicles with this? That's not a good word. I'm sure someone's gonna like DM me and go, I'm actually all of this fucking stupid. Let me tell you why Bean is actually in sad tier. It's because he had. Let me tell you, Umla would be an S tier if he didn't have skin cancer. Very sad. Uh, God, I'm looking at this roster. I can't wait to see what the tier list is gonna look like when some of these characters are out. I feel like because like this tier list is not just based on like how good characters are. It's because like here's something that I never like fully understood until someone told me. Tier lists are like not necessary 100% based on who's the best. Like what also goes into it is like the meta is generally based around like oh who's the best counter. So like YV is up here not just because he's really good, but because specifically compared to the rest of the cast, he can play keep away really good, and he can like he's again take two's very speed focused because everyone's very fast. So like someone that can do good keep away is shake is gonna shake the fuck out of the meta. So like if hypothetically there was like if like fucking what's a good like zoner character? What's a good zoner character? I need to think about this. Who's a good zoner? Skinner. If fucking Skinner was dropped into Take Two, he would be like fucking Omega S tier. Like anyone that can counter like a rushdown or like can outzone is like a god. That's why YV is up here. If he didn't have the zoning powers that he does, he'd be right here. And then this is gonna really get every character is gonna be being changed in the update patch. Even like Kanjin and YV, every character will get changes, big ones. I think the only character that won't get like a major game changer is like Umlaut is gonna get like a couple small nerfs. That's really it. He's like again, he's like the most balanced character out of the roster. He's gonna get some buffs, some nerfs. He's gonna like he's probably gonna move like up here. It means nothing. It means nothing, but he will move to the bottom A tier as opposed to top B tier, which means something. Yeah, no, this is what I would say. All these characters are gonna like really shake shit up. Like obviously, like I hinted at it earlier, but Gino is gonna be a fucking breath of fresh air compared to these fucking all these Falcon assholes. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah. Again, please argue with me if you think I'm stupid. Yeah, that's it. That's the tier list. I want to go on for longer, but I don't have anything else to talk about. Uh, if, like if you have questions about like why someone is placed there, fucking just say it. I want to talk more about these placements. Like, if you would think up any bullshit strategies, gladly tell me, and I will scream at you because you're probably wrong. Or maybe you're right, and maybe the fucking meta is just completely busted. We will find out. This is my son. Uh, I said before, I said before, oh, I would main Warp because that's the joke. I'd probably like play Caleb or on like if he gets. Now I don't see. Here's the thing. In terms of like just dicking around with like friends, I play Until Paper Mario the most because I think he's I I like I like his source a lot. It gives me nostalgia. Caleb. Caleb would be the one that I would main competitively because I am not a tier whore. I refuse to be a tier whore. I can be just a regular whore. This is my tier list. My fear list. I'm fearless. I think theoretically, I'm saying this theoretically, if we don't tier list point this before this and that's what it's really Scott. You are right. You are correct. I will fix that after the stream. I just realized Scott the Waz isn't here. I will put him later. I don't need to right now. I will put him on later. He's going on later. He's going on. I really want to get. I think Scott the Wild is also gonna be a really fun moveset. There's so many fucking characters I want to get to. Like, oh, I think like after Gino, I think the kid might be next. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. It's like a battle between like I really want to do Hank because I am feeling the Newgrounds kid blood in my veins as of late. Because like Pico Day was yesterday, and I should have celebrated with something bigger. I wanted to like stream some fucking Flash games or like I don't make a fucking video on Flash games just because I could, but I didn't. I wanted to do that, just like make a video of me screaming at Flash games, but I didn't. I love I love fucking Newgrounds. I have an unhealthy addiction to Newgrounds cartoons. Uh, Godface. Uh, he's up there. He's up there for characters I want to do. Oh, and then fuck, and then Henry Stickmin. He has a really interesting mechanic that like, oh, he's gonna be so good. I think he's also up there for like characters I would potentially main. What would you rate the joke Baldy moveset on a badness scale? It's joke moveset. It's like nothing. I wouldn't even put it on a badness scale, cause I mean, wasn't it? It isn't even like that interesting of a joke moveset. You know what? I will say though. I will say this. Uh, I don't know what I was gonna say actually. Yeah, no, I don't know what I would rate on a fucking badness scale. You know, characters I'm gonna get to like after Gino. I want to get to Ghostface, Henry Stickmin, the Kid. Uh, I've been feeling Ethan lately. I like reread Control Alt Delete fairly recently, and I still hate it so much. I hate you, Ethan. Control Alt Delete is so fucking bad. Like I thought that like people were exaggerating, but and like it's just like off on funny gamer jokes. It's like genuinely fucking like so stupid. Cause Ethan does so much like actual terrible bullshit, and then gets no repercussions because he's just being Ethan. There's like a mini arc where like Ethan gets like he, like Ethan's like at the time girlfriend Ethan's girlfriend was like, oh, I need to practice. I'm gonna go on this like high epic gamer tournament, and Ethan's like, oh no, she's gonna hog the TV. I need to somehow convince her that it's the future or some bullshit. So he does this prank that doesn't work, and then Ethan's girlfriend thinks like, oh, you're a fucking asshole because you don't want me to succeed. And then Ethan's like, no, I just want you to not hog the TV. I love video games. Because I feel like Ethan, if Control Delete was good, if I rewrote Control Delete, I think it would be a much better idea if that arc was based around Ethan being like, okay, uh, I think my girlfriend is more important than video games. I'm gonna like I'm gonna help her practice. That's what I would have written. But instead, his name is like Tim Buckley, right? Tim Buckley, 400 IQ man, is like, no, Ethan's just gonna be an asshole and they get no repercussions for it. Because the the explanation for like why she forgives him is like, oh, you're just being Ethan, you're not actually being a jerk. He's still like he's still intending to try to get you like to sabotage your fucking gamer career in the best way he knows how. Well, he's still kind of an asshole, and like he does so much like bullshit that like they and like it's so amazing he like can do anything. It's so bad. Everyone read Control Alt Delete just so you know the pain that I have to suffer through. Anyway, I want to change the Baldies, right? I really want to work on them too. Anyway, this tier list. I'm looking at it again. Yeah, everything seems to be in order. I could be talked into swapping YV and John Freeman, but like what's really holding John Freeman back is his recovery, and that it's so easy to fuck him up. Like if your character has a spike move, just can't recover. If your character can spike, like if like anyone has like Mario's forward air, then you just couldn't recover. Then he would just be like terrible against them. Yeah. Bean is still overpowered. You cannot convince me that he isn't like fucking Omega God tier because he can just nope every tool that everyone has. Because like melee attacks, oh, counter that shit. Are they playing keep away? Just beam their projectiles, and then and they can't play keep away, and then you side B to attract them to you. Again, someone like made a joke really that's like, oh, the Green Della Bean meta is just spam B moves. He's like he's also fairly fast. He is like I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 characters. So he like so far he's like the fifth fastest. He's faster than so YV is faster than John Freeman, and then there's YV, John Freeman, and Caleb. Like, like coincidentally, these three are the fastest characters. So YV's the fastest. No wait, it's no YV's the fastest. And then I think it's oh yeah YV, John Freeman, Hypergon, Caleb. No wait, it's YV, John Freeman, Umlaut, Hypergon. No, YV, John Freeman, Umlaut, Caleb, Hypergon, Bean, Whoop, Kanjin, Sad. I think not like I think like Borp and Kanjin are tied. People are gonna just quit the game instantly when they see a good Bean player. Basically, Bean, like hypothetically, if this is a real game, I would not be surprised if Bean was just banned from tournaments, cause he's too good. Like, I can't conceivably think of a scenario where Bean, like a good Bean player, can lose. Like, even in like Smash 4 and Ultimate, like the very top tiers, you can conceivably like there are a few characters that do decent against them. Who's like the best character in Ultimate? It like keeps shifting. I think it's like at this point, isn't like Peach like the I think Peach was the best character at some point, but then I think they got nerfed. Like even the strongest characters in Ultimate, you can still conceivably like some characters can still conceivably beat them, and in like Melee, even people meme on Fox, but like there are characters that like can beat them. Like Jigglypuff, like can't beat them. So like someone said like a skilled Roy can beat any Fox. I think that got memed on a lot. Like, but that's not true. But like the top five can beat Fox probably. I'm not that familiar with Melee. I'm sorry. I have pea brain. What am I talking about? No. Anyway, anyway, Bean is like, if I was running a fucking Take-Two tournament, I would go, Bean is like banned. I would ban Bean. Entrepreneur's place must really sad what to see. Yeah, I feel bad because again, he's the one that I would play the most in casual, like just like with 4-player shenanigans. I'd play him the most because I think he's really fun. Also, I'm just gonna throw this out there, like I have this feeling that like I have a feeling looking into the timeline where this is a real game. I feel like Caleb would probably be like the K rule of the game, where everybody thinks they're way too fucking strong. But then like, yeah, Caleb is like the K rule where like everyone thinks they're like way too strong and they have so many good options, but in reality, like there are a lot of easy ways to counter them. Because like, Caleb's biggest weakness is that he is a lightweight, and he's not like Umlaut light. Umlaut is the lightest character out of these, and then like bottom like from bottom to top, the the lightest characters are like Umlaut, and then like there's Umlaut, and then by like a fairly big margin, there's Bean, and then Caleb. Those are the bottom three lightest. No, I think shit. There was like some other character that was like really light. I don't even remember. I can't. I don't remember my own fucking characters. Yeah, no. Uh, yeah, no. Caleb's like biggest weaknesses are that like there are a lot like he is fairly like easy to combo because he's like somewhat tall. He's like fairly tall compared to like Spider Mastermind, who is fucking impossible to not hit. That like they're fairly tall, so like some characters could like make them combo food, some couldn't. I'm speaking out of my ass right now. Uh, yeah. Glad to see the Kanjin is in a decent placement. You poor soul. No, Kanjin. I'm gonna say this again. Kanjin is the Ganondorf for this game. Like he could conceivably take on a lot of characters up in the upper tier, but like I could see him like I'm imagining it now. I could see a really good player like being able to beat like up to here. Caleb is like the highest character that they could beat, and then John Freeman is where things start to get really fucky, and like you have to read them hard because John Freeman is pretty goddamn fast, and Kanjin, while still fast, is still pretty damn slower than John Freeman. And then Wifey, there's just no fucking way. He cannot counter. He Kanjin's weakness is that if you can zone him out, he is fucking useless. His only projectile is the down B, which takes a lot of setup and isn't really that worth it. Yes, you can throw like an item. I I didn't really showcase that, but you can't throw it at an item. That's the purpose. But the issue is that that is a one-time item. That is his only projectile, and it is so fucking easy to read. You hear, "I'll get that ready for you," and then you're like, "Okay, he's gonna try to make an approach with the projectile. I'm just gonna fuck off with my motorcycle. No, that's John Freeman. I'm just gonna chuck some maggots on him. Release the worst pistol, not too great. He's definitely he's way better than Until Paper Mario at least. I'll do you better, my son. I will do you better. I do want to buff his stats slightly. No, I just don't want to keep him slow and heavy. Because I think that's what Take Two lacks right now. But he is getting a lot of improvements, so he can like make up for that a lot more. You know, again, any fucking questions about placements? Hit me up. I know I keep saying that, I'm desperately trying to interact with chat, but I'm I need to code off chat because I have nothing. You know, uh, let me. You know, I'm gonna give you advice. I'm gonna give you kids advice if you wanna like main any of these characters. So, uh, no, hold on. I need to grab a link from my fucking twatter. How about Hypergon? Uh, again, Hypergon. I don't remember who. I remember Cheesy said this in the Nova thing. He was like, "Oh, this character is like the most balanced. Is like a incredibly balanced." I don't remember who that was, but Hypergon's at that level. He's got some strong moves, but like he doesn't super excel in anything. He's pretty balanced, but like he doesn't have many great tools. You know, Hypergun's pretty good. I think if he was like put in a different law series, he would probably be a lot better. The issue is that he's a good rushdown, but there are so many better rushdowns. If like uh like if he was put into Nova, he'd probably be uh he'd be like lower high tier probably. He'd be like around I don't know Saturn's level maybe. I don't actually remember the tier list 100%. No, he's like pretty good, but there are characters that do stuff way better than him. Out of your character, which one was fun? Out of out all your character, which one was fun to make? None of them. I hate all of these. I know I never have fun ever. I only do this for the money. All that sweet $0.00 I make. No, I said this earlier, but I said this earlier, but Boopity is like my favorite moveset in general, like of all time. It was so much fun to do, and I think the execution was really good. I had so much fun writing it because like it's super memey, and I'm so proud of it. I love it. I love it to death. I love it to death. They're also my tier horror. They're my pocket. They're my pocket man. In case I'm losing, I just bust the borp out. Bust the borp. Busting the borp. Yeah, no. Uh, I'm sorry for that. It's you're good, man. I'm just pulling your leg. You're good. We chill. I'm late as fuck. Why is Paper Mario E tier? This There's like so much to handle at once. I need to like correct you in a, a lot of ways, but Until Paper Mario is the worst character because this is a very rushdown centric meta, very speed focused, and being the slowest character and having pretty mediocre zoning capabilities kind of doesn't do you many favors. It kind of doesn't do you many fucking favors. And like their only really good tool is that Down B has a pretty fast projectile. That's it. Which even then, like, serves nothing for some of these characters who can very easily outrun you because it's a fast projectile, but it's the most predictable fucking projectile ever. You have to go into a stance move, slowly waddle over for where you need to be, and then it doesn't even matter that you can shoot it both like forwards and upwards. Cause why the fuck would you shoot it upwards when they're in front of you? Unless you're like prioritizing being confusing as opposed to actually doing damage, which with this character, I mean, I don't. You might as well. They can like some of the neutral B doodles are like pretty good, but they're all pretty slow. What is your next move set? I said it already, but probably went around for that. Uh, if you look closely in the April Fool's outro, then it'll be very obvious. It'll be very obvious. It's gonna be the it's gonna be the Daniel. It's gonna be Daniel, guys. Holy shit! I'm so excited. I told people not to make the Daniel joke, and I just made it myself. I'm a fucking hypocrite. I am a hypocrite. Hype or crite. Yeah, no. Yeah, I was gonna do the advice to anyone that mains these characters, and then I didn't do that. Advice for making any ever character until Paper Mario. Don't like conceivably he could maybe like he could be Kanjin. I think he could be Kanjin, but also Kanjin is still better than him. He again like if you're really good with him, then you could conceivably no, you could beat Kanjin. That's it. Like I can't see him doing that well against a Hypergon because they're just so bad. They're so bad. Yeah, the only true defensive character is an offensive centered matter. Again, if he was a good zoner, let's if he was a good defensive character, let's think about this like if he was a good defensive character, then like let's pretend he has a really good zoning power. He would probably be like bumped up to like here if hypothetically like he had a lot better moves. I'm really familiar what happened to the Gmod player. So Gmod player is a fun story. So I had a computer. I used my really shitty Mac laptop. I used my really shitty Mac laptop for editing. I shouldn't, but it's where all my shit is. So it can barely run Gmod. Daniel, it's a character I hinted in Until Paper Mario. Don't worry about it, man. Anyway, the what happened to Gmail player? So I used a big brain, beefy like desktop computer for Gmail player sprites. It's my Silicon graphics computer. Message got retracted. I wanna know what the retracted message was. No, what happened to Gmail player is he got Mike the computer that I used for sprites, it kind of broke. I kind of broke it, and now I can't. I fixed my computer in air quotes, and now I can like run Gmod again. But now I don't want to make him. I already deleted all the sprites. I want to like remake all the sprites, but I don't want to do that. If he comes back, he will have like a huge visual overhaul, and he will have a brand new move set, and I don't want to do that right now. What's a character you would want to have known but can wouldn't work for whatever reason? So there, what's a character? No, what's a character you would want to add to law but can't or wouldn't work for whatever reason? So there's really two answers to that. There's two sides of the coin to that answer. There's answer number one, characters that I would do, but someone already got to them, which is a long list like Crack Figure, Strongbad, fucking the Edgeworld Boys, fucking who else? There's one unrevealed character. There is one character that I am so fucking mad that I couldn't get to sooner. That someone else already revealed. It's not who you think it is. I haven't told anyone because I didn't plan them before they did. When they come out, I will say who it is. But it's an unrevealed character. And I really wish I got to them first because I love them so much. I am somewhat obsessed. No, and then there's the other side of that question there's the other side of that question, characters that just don't work, characters that I do want to represent, but I can't do them. There are a few answers to that. I really want to add a rep for Tyrion, which is this DOS shooter. It's this DOS top-down shooter. It's like one of those vertical It's like uh, you kids ever played Toho? Okay, imagine that, but it's in space and you have spaceships. I can't think of like the term for it. It's a vertical shooter, and I wanted to do the ship, but that's so fucking flaccid that I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't fucking do it. I couldn't. What I would do if I could is I would draw sprites for like the ship's pilot or the guide to the multiverse. Those are two good representatives for Tyrion because they would have really fun mechanics related to like the store system and all the shmuppy shmumps. If you remember a Smash Bros. LOL thing, they had cats, which was like the all your baseball onto us guy. I would love to do a character like that, but for Tyrion. Uh, there's also I really want to do the main character from Total Distortion because I love that game, but I can't because you never see them. Another character, who the fuck? Let me think. Let me think. Who else is a good answer to that question? I don't know. Get back to me on that. Anyway, advice for mains. On Paper Mario, don't or get really fucking lucky and just play your cards extremely right, and you might win against Hypergon if you're like the best player in the world. Uh, advice for Conjun players: just don't use your specials. Like you use down B at all times. Like you shouldn't not be have either pizza or spaghetti at all times. Just don't use any other of the special moves. Just don't. I don't know. Maybe you could get some like 6 setups with neutral B if you're like way too close. I never thought about this, but neutral B is like a really good out of shield option, and like that's probably its only good purpose right now. Hypergon advice. Let me tell you kids about Hypergon. Neutral B is a fucking amazing kill move, but also do not spam it because you can't act out of it. You need to fire the thing, even if you can move during it, you still can't act out of it. So it is not a good combo move unless you're really smart about it. You can do some really fucking sick combos if you're smart, but I don't I think most people that watch me are very smart. That was mean, I'm sorry. No, also side B, amazing out of shield option. Use down B a lot. Down B is is the best pressure tool. Fuck, I didn't even think of down B. I'm thinking about with down B, it's a really good pressure tool. Cause like you're constantly racking up damage. Like it's not pressure. I don't remember the word for it, but it's a really good tool. Omla. You know what? I think I might put him over Omla. I might. There's a chance I. Hmm. No. I think Umla has a lot better setups, and like they're a bit faster too. Yeah, no, Umlaut's better, but like it's a very close race. Like if you fucking gave me like tech, there is conceivable you could conceivably like argue that Hypergun is better because of their kill power and like the bamboo darts and the fucking dart energy. No, you know what? I completely forgot about Up B. No, fuck that. Hypergun's up here now. I completely forgot about their broken ass recovery, which you can just spam and just negate all approaches. Holy shit, I totally forgot about that. I 100% forgot about that. Yeah, no, like, I still would not call them A tier. I still would not call them A tier. I think there's, like, too much, like, it's a, it, it's close, though. Uppy is what makes it. If I'm smart. I am big brain. Uppy's getting a big overhaul because it's way too good. It's like the only reason he isn't higher tier is that his recovery sucks if you aren't close to anyone. It is basically just you go up. It is like, again, I'm noticing a trend here. Some of the recoveries for these characters aren't the best. But that doesn't stop him from being top tier, so follow your dreams, kids. Even if your recovery doesn't need to be good if you can never be hit. Remember that. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Okay. So big game changer right here. The B tiers got swapped. Yeah, no, Hypergon. My advice, negate all approaches with up B. Like, the only thing that up B can't save you from is um, what's the low character that somebody's already laying what to fix, or the, just one move in particular, the entire thing. Uh, I can very easily answer that question because I have Henry Stickmin here and Baldy here, and fucking who else am I making? I have a lot of remakes planned, and you will see them in the future. Some remakes might be a little bit controversial of why I of the fact that I hate them. No, actually, no. No, the most controversial one is like Henry Stickmin, who I don't like that moveset, and I don't care what you think. I think that moveset sucks. Goes to Sendis and makes every move with the pro controller up. That's really good. Oh no, it's retracted. No. That was really funny. Yeah, no. Yeah, Hypergun is really good. Uh, Advice to Caleb mains: be smart. It is Caleb, like as a character. My objective was to make him feel like a top tier, and I mean he's like in the trailer upbeat like a boss. Uh, yeah, Caleb. I want him to make the player feel like he's up here. That's my. That is the intent. I want him to to feel like the best character in the game when he isn't, and I succeeded in that. So here's my advice: don't fuck up. Be smart. Don't be overconfident, and you'll be fine. Because it's very easy to like spam dynamite and like keep the life leech out, and then just like use flare gun. Because he has some really good tools, but also he's pretty lightweight, and their characters a lot faster than him. I never liked Henry's moveset either. Good. No, actually, I'm gonna answer the question. Will it just be one move? Uh, I don't know if I could change one special of a really good character. If I could change if I change one special of a really good character, that's a good question. I don't know, cause like up to, I originally I would have said I want crack figures upbeat to not be ass, cause I am a proud crack figure main, but the crack figure recovery got fixed. Oopsie. No, you know what? I would change Metalhead's down B back to not be ass. Who the fuck's DMing me? Go away. Oh, oh, that's neat. That's neat. No, anyway, yeah. No, I would change Metalhead's down B. I would. It's like actually playing Blood. So you feel badass, but you can actually die pretty easily if you don't care. That is exactly what he's like. That's what Blood is like. Caleb is like a really good. He like apart like I had a lot of fun with Caleb. I think he's my favorite move set in terms of how I translated a character into Smash. Like ignoring this motherfucker, this is my favorite move set I've done because he's a really good representation of Blood. And like again, you'd think that he'd just be like a fucking powerhouse. But if you want to win, you have to be calculating. You can't just rush in. And then my advice for John Freeman mains, side B is really good, and also like use the fake out with neutral B a lot. That is really, really easy zoning tool. No, not zoning tool, but like mix up tool. Scott the Fortniter YouTube says hi. That's a lot to take in at once. That is a lot to take in at once. No, yet side B is really good. Use neutral B a lot, and you'll be good. My advice for YV mains is use neutral B a lot, and you'll be good. You have some really good zoning tools. Your YV is the YV is the zoner that we never thought we had. But no, he's like a really good rush now. YV's a very what? I can't speak. No. I can't speak words anymore. How's it going? I'm epic, bro. I'm epic, bro. YV. He. My advice. Just like always have a down B out and don't use it for yourself. The shotgun is a waste. It's not that worth it. And then side B. Use side B a lot because why the fuck not? Neutral B, just shoot, bang, 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 bang. So, anyways, I started blasting. No. My advice for Borp mains. Uh, use side B a lot. Have you noticed a pattern that side Bs are really good? No, side B is a fucking amazing command grab, and like it's a great way to end a combo. Made a boneless pizza, dude. Bro, so fucking funny. Boneless pizza, dude, got the whole squad laughing, bro. Whole squad laughing, bro. I'm really mean today. I've been very mean. I'm gonna get cancelled. Ah! I'm gonna get cancelled for the fourth time. I think it's the fourth time. Uh oh. Uh, yeah. You side B a lot. Really good combo ender. Also, because nobody's done it, they have no knowledge. Still wouldn't mind working on any characters that nobody's done yet. They have no knowledge of, but still wouldn't mind working. What the fuck does that mean? Are there any characters that nobody's done yet? They have no knowledge of. So like so like characters that I want to see, but like I wouldn't do myself. Is that your question? Because my answer to that, somebody please make fucking the who the fuck what the fuck is their name? Speculum have to control his side B. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Because like the thing with Borp is that's really come up. No, character. I'm gonna. Okay, this is gonna be a really out there choice. A character that I really want to see, but I would not dare touch, is. Oh God, how do I even describe this character? So, you kids ever heard of Parafor? Cause holy shit, someone better fucking make Mint at some point. I think that'd be a really interesting character based on my scarily my scary amount of knowledge of Parafor. It would be that the first Pornhub exclusive moveset. Guys, don't Google Parafor. You're gonna see something interesting. SMG4, whole squad laughing. No, uh, so, I'm I know I'm basically telling 13 like my 11-year-old audience someone should make a character from furry porn, but it's like my friend described it to me as like the Doki Doki Literature Club of hentai games, and from that alone, cogs turning in your brain. I'm assuming. Anyway, someone do that. I don't want to. I do not want to touch Parafor with a 10-foot pole, but I think that'd be a really interesting character. I don't. I would not hang out. I would not willingly hang out with the person that does Mint from Parafor, but I will respect you a lot. Just please stay away from my children. I was good. No. My advice to Greendella Bean players. Uh, just like sit on the controller and like you're good. Like of. I mean, characters from Susan, I'm a big fan of like Common Rider. Why is that? I don't know what the fuck Common Rider is. Like I'm like I said like oh I'm not like super interested in it, and like that's it. I'm not I don't dislike it. I don't know what I just don't like want to. But whatever. Characters. So characters I like don't know. I do know Killer Bean. Are you kidding? I'm a shit poster. Yeah, no, I don't know what I'm gonna. Cause the question is, what are characters you don't know that you want? And I think the answer to that is I don't know the. Why did you search it? I told you don't Google it. I fucking told you don't Google Parafor. And look what you did. Somebody clip that. No, you can't clip shit on YouTube. This is. I just like saying somebody clip that when something funny happens. Yeah, that's my advice to every man. I got really sidetracked. Learn put it in language you understand. Should I kill a Bean? See, the issue with that is that in the first place, I don't know if Killer Bean even has enough potential. That's like the big issue. I don't. Well, let's think theoretically. If I could make like, I think Killer Bean's funny. Ah! I saw a funny picture of a goblin. I'm sorry. I saw a funny goblin. I saw a wacky picture of a goblin. I probably screamed really loud. I'm sorry. That was a that was someone I fucking live with. I'm sorry. I, yeah, no, that's my advice to Superman. Can you add too mad? Oh, dude. Uh, can I add two man? Dude, I don't fucking know. I haven't thought of that, but I have now. I'm thinking about it now. I'll think about it. That's all I'll say. That's not. I will do it. That is. I'm gonna think about. Make your search screen to make it based on both the original and Kill Bean Forever. But again, if you want to search a little. Yummy, you're. What the fuck? No, yeah, you could both include like the original movie and Killer Bean Forever. Like the issue isn't like they have like it's a full like feature length movie. It is like a it is a full movie. So like it's not a question of is there enough source. It's the question of can you make something interesting? Can you make something interesting out of a character who like basically just only does like cool flips and shit? Because like someone like remember like Tord and how like if you just fill the moveset with guns they'll be really boring. So they're all in his so like all of his normals are like zoning based like guns, and then his specials are like cool shit like the Necronomicon. I don't know if Bean does anything. If Killer Bean does something anything. Fuck. My, oh god, my fuck. Uh, I don't know if Killer Bean does anything interesting in the movie that could like you can make a moveset out of. Cause like he just shoots a lot. Like obviously you can make the neutral be his dual fucking pistols, but then that's it. You kind of have to stretch it. But no, oh, she has an app called Killer Bean Unleashed. Look it up. Oh yeah, that's like a fucking mobile game, right? That means nothing to me. That means nothing to me. No, I'm actually gonna Google. I assume it's like like some fucking 2D side scrolly shooty. Let me see this. I'm gonna look up gameplay. uh okay, I'm looking up gameplay and like this still doesn't feel like enough. This still really doesn't feel like enough. Cause like you have a lot of different like ammo types as I'm seeing here, but like it's the same dual pistols, I think. I don't know. Yeah, again, like you could probably conceivably pull something off, but I I don't know. I do not know. Or conquer? What? No, like a flash game for the 2000s. It looks both too good and too bad to be a 2000s flash game. Uh-oh, stinky. You know, from Conquer Bedford, hey. Sure. I don't know. I haven't played that game in a long time. I kind of want Conquer and Smash though. Is the thing. He's like one of those characters where it's like I don't really, really want him, but I think he would be cool. I think he would be fun, and like you could say, oh, he like the whole joke is that he like looks cartoony, but he's like a mature character. You can like represent his like mature aspects without it being like too much. Like you can include like the guns and like the your Matrix bullshit and like his like you can make the final boss like the fucking xenomorph and like you can make his suit of you could like include a suit of armor in there. Okay, I want to see him in Smash. Like I kind of would have like like Banjo is like a hugely requested character, and like I'm glad he's here. But in terms of like pure moveset, and like who I like, I kind of would have preferred Conquer. But also, people probably would have gotten pretty fucking mad about that if the Conquer got it on Banjo. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Sneaky. Yeah, this is the request. This part of the fucking stream where everyone's just like, somebody put my fucking somebody put this character. No, but could you please put me in the game? Would have sucked if they went with Young Conquer. They wouldn't have. Like we can't even joke about that anymore. Sakurai would not have done Young Conquer. Who is? Did that game come out? Can you put Tony the Tiger from Serial in the game? Uh, yes, but only if I get to make his only if I get to make the final Smash Tony Tiger game. Then I will do it. Bruh, you got to have Professor. I don't. I'm not even gonna ask where that's from because I don't think I care. I don't. I don't care. Beauty pie. Beauty pie. Beauty pie. Racism is cool. Beauty pie. Stop requesting characters, guys. I don't care that much. Like, I would prefer if you didn't just go, can you put this character in? But I don't actually care that much. Like, like, it's not that big of a deal for me. Back was Young's placement was surprising despite being one of the earliest sets of Tech 2. Yeah, here's the thing. It's very funny. It's very funny. Kanjin and YV are like the two earliest characters, and they're on like completely opposite sides of the spectrum. Like Kanjin is really weak, but he's not unplayable, while YV is really strong, but he's not the best. They're all like like literally like there's C tier and A tier. And like that this is kind of it. Yeah. Uh, the fuck else do I speak words about? Hold on. I will be right back. I need to eat food. I'm back, boys. Get this bit of shit off. Get this bit of shit off of me. Get out. Go away. Window capture. How's this going? That's classified information, bro. I can't tell you how it's going. The government will know. Here, how about Kenny from South Park? Maybe. Here is to challenge yourself. Since you're into New Girl and stuff and wanted to do the End's World again, how about you try to combine those to make a moveset based off Ed from the End's World games? There's like two, and they're no, there's like three, and no, I don't know what you can't because there's like three End's World games. One of them is just like some score based thing. Where you just get like cola with with and one of them is a there's Bamboo Splat, which is the big one. It's like a oh shoe. It's like a non it's like a fucking it's like a gallery shooter. There we go. Yeah, no, I can't fucking make a mistake for like I don't know. They shoot a neutral B. They fucking shoot the shotgun and Bamboo Splat. Side B, they run like a not so special stage. Up B, they jump for the cola. I got nothing. There's like three of them. Yeah, you can't do a move set for that. Like even as like a challenge, there's so little unless you really want to stretch it. Those are 12. There's a there's, there's a double digit amount of viewers. Holy shit! Been live for 2 hours now. That is half an angry Joe. I'm gonna drink Wawa. Uh, I drank Wawa. I literally drank water. Holy shit. Uh, yeah, I think this like now this is like the definitive take two tier list. Someone could definitely write in here like again. Like I could be convinced that John Freeman is better than YV. I could be convinced that Kale is better than John Freeman. And then I like you. Someone good enough could convince me that, like, oh, actually, Borp is the best one because fucking they can do shit and shit. No, you can't. I said this before. You can't convince me that Bean isn't the best one. It's impossible unless you really get into specifics. Yeah, I think this is like definitive. This will get massively changed in update patch. Like I think I'm thinking about the changes I have listed now. The the point of this stream was supposed the point of this I was expecting people to be like, oh, actually this character's not as good, or this character's better than you think because this and this. Turned out to me screaming into the wall. I forgot that my fan base is 7. That is my mistake. I sound more sarcastic than I really am trying to be. You people are useless to me. No, yeah, the point of this, I did like this advice. It did give me like the definitive like tier list in my eyes. This was different last time. Like I like the day before this, I made like a tier list, and it was something. And it was pretty different. But now like I have like now I'm being now I'm big brain. I think this is like definitive enough, and again, unless someone is like, oh, this character sucks. You never run about these places. How's your update patch? Still on Conjure. I have made progress since the last stream, but it's slow progress. I am somewhat done with uh I'm close to being done with Conjure. Like I'm done with Uppy mostly. Like I get like I'm like 90% done with Uppy, and then like every so and then I have to like do God. Then I have to change a lot with down B. Final Smash. Yeah, the fucking Final Smash is getting some changes, and down B also. So I'm like 75% done. That isn't how math. I'm like 70% done. Yeah, that's good. Uh, I I really great to take as much time as you. Yeah, it will be done. It will be done in 2020. That is the only thing I can promise you. It like has to be done in 2020. Gino, I'm hoping will be done. Gino will be fairly quick. Like the Conjure House characters are really easy to animate. What program to make some moveset? See, I am a stupid baby that sucks and is stinky, so I'm forced to use this goddamn MacBook. I use GIMP and ScreenFlow to make my stuff. I use GIMP for all the image stuff and ScreenFlow for all like the actual like video editing stuff. Uh, I don't know what's good for Windows. I know GIMP is on Windows, and like I really would recommend GIMP. ScreenFlow I know is like a Mac thing, so people say use Sony Vegas. Or like VideoPad. Use one of those, I guess. Uh, pirate Sony Vegas. I don't know. I'm not your fucking mom. I'm not gonna tell you what you can and can't do. Do crimes. Fuck it. police can't catch you. They're too busy catching colds. And by that I mean the Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin. They're catching him. They're good. They're getting him. They're getting him. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. I messed up the thing. No, okay, it's good now. Uh, Allah, Allah. He's funny. Insert piracy's a crim ad here. Piracy is a crim. Don't do it, or I will sit on you. I'll fucking do it. Watch me. Ooh, watch me. Watch me. Ooh, watch me. Watch me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Watch me whip. Watch me now, now. Now we dance, we dance, we. I will not make Ray William Johnson P. How about you make Ray William Johnson? How about that, Peas? How about you make Ray William Johnson? Yeah, that's what I thought, motherfucker. Talking all high and mighty. I bet that you don't even. I am the biggest Ray William Johnson fan ever. I don't know what joke I'm going for. I was like in denial. Then no, Peas, you make Ray William Johnson. Pussy. Everyone goes. Everyone goes spam the update patch, the mad update patch with "Can you make Ray William Johnson?" Don't actually do that. Don't actually do that. Scott the Woz rival. Oh, I hate you, Pete. Shut up. I don't actually like. Actually, that's a good segue. That's a good segue. I don't actually know what the Scott the Woz rival is gonna be. Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know what Scott the Woz rival could be. Like, there are a lot of like it's the vague, funny game reviewer connection. So there's a lot of choices I have. Like the obvious one, if I could, I would absolutely make the Scott the Woz rival JonTron, but I can't do that because Cheesy's doing that, and I I think it'd be really funny if they were rivals, but they can't be. Make him Arlo. How? How would you? How would you even do that? Describe to me how you would make Arlo. How the fuck? Because like he cannot. There's no way that he like. He's never shown his legs, right? Some Sony Pikmin 4. Bro, Hoodoo, fucking hilarious, dude. Oh shit, fucking what about it? It's easy. Create Arlie. Make it that one guy who ripped off his thumbnail. Descriptive. Descriptive. Very descriptive. How long have we been going for? Almost like 2.5 hours now. Yeah, I think I did like I set out on my goal, and my goal was to make a tier list and complain about how much these movesets suck. I'm gonna tell you kids right now, if you're new to Take Two, here's the movesets you need to watch. Umlaut, Caleb, Borp. Watch no others. All the rest suck. All the other ones suck. I hate them. Why did I make them so bad? This one's really good. This one's really good. This one's really good. None else matter. Just skip right to Umlaut. Nothing else matters. Make a Dick Vitale. No, I don't really want to. I don't wanna. No, I set out on my goal. It's been 2.5 hours. I think I could wrap it up here. I made the tier list, had some laughs, had some wacky laughs, and I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything racist this time, so I would call that a success. Mission complete. No, what the fuck is victory theme? God, I forget the Melee Fox victory theme. Shit, no. Oh God, what was it? I'm looking it up. That one. No, fuck off. You know, I did everything I accomplished. Did it to make you say the N word. Oh no! Yeah, no, we done here. Good stream, good stream. We had some laughs, had some goofs. Went to a booth and we were being uncouth. Bye, everybody. Closing remarks. I'm Epic, and get get ready for fucking uh. What's a funny closing joke? What's a funny closing joke? Uh, make sure to be cool and go to school except you can, cause isolation, alien isolation, number 15. Bye. Make